Hey guys, Eric here. Thanks for drawing with me today. So today I'm going to show you how to draw a Starbucks Frappuccino. All you'll need to get started is a piece of paper and something to draw with. You might want to use a pencil for these first steps. We'll start with the rim of the cup. Just make a smooth curving line in the middle of your paper. And then follow that curve below. And then connect your edges at a slight angle. Now repeat that curve again, just leaving a little bit more space in between the lines. And connect. And now we'll jump down to the bottom of the cup. Notice these little guide dots I'm giving myself to line up with the edges? Now we're basically going to repeat the same steps as the top of the cup, just a little bit smaller. Looking really good so far. Did you know the Frappuccino was first launched by Starbucks in 1995? Almost 25 years ago. Time to connect the edges of our cup. Now I'm going to start to make our clear dome lid. Two little curves for each edge. And notice how I'm following the curve, but I'm not making it all the way connected. Now line up with the center of your cup and make an oval. Just don't complete it all the way at the top. You'll see why in just a minute. And curve down on each side for the top of the cup. Notice how I'm starting above my partial oval. This here will probably be the hardest step of the whole drawing. We're going to do the Starbucks logo. Circles are hard, so I would honestly recommend looking around your house for something to trace, like a cup or a lid. And now I'm going to add in our straw. Notice how I'm not completing the shape at the bottom and how it fills in the gap in our oval. Just try your best to keep your lines parallel. And add in a little baby oval at the top. And now we're going to finish our clear plastic lid by adding a bunch of upside down U shapes. Just pay careful attention to make sure you draw it in the right section. And now for whatever reason my camera's going to freak out. But don't worry, I'm just drawing the whipped cream. You'll be able to see it in just a second. It's pretty simple. And these lines here will be the sauce or whatever it is they drizzle on these things. Their website says they have over 36,000 different combinations, so I'm sure you could choose whatever you want. And here I am thinking about using pencil for this next step, the hard part. But you know what? I got this. Sharpie it is. Let's start with the mermaid's head, a tall oval, in the center slightly towards the top. And now let's give her her crown. Notice how I'm keeping space between all of my shapes? Go ahead and add yourself a star right there in the middle. And just follow along the best you can for her face. This was a little difficult because the Sharpie was so thick. She looked kind of angry at first. Start her body by giving a small curve just below her head, and then curve out and in and back out on each side. Her hair has 2 sections on each side. They just sort of follow the curve of the body. They start at a single point at the top and then widen out towards the bottom. And after we finish that hair up, we'll connect the bottom of our shapes. Just pay attention that you connect the right pieces. And now we're going to add her twin tails. Why she has 2? I don't know. Apparently early on, a designer working for SplatterBox was looking through some old marine archives. He found this image of a siren from a 16th century Nordic woodcut with the twin tails, and they liked it. I know my hand's blocking it at the moment, but you'll be able to see it in just a second. I'm making each tail out of 3 sections and then the actual tail fin at the end. Alright, I think this is looking pretty good. And if you only wanted to know how to draw a Frappuccino, there you go. But I would recommend sticking around, and watch how I color it. I'm going to show you the best way. I'm also going to turn up the speed really fast so it'll only take a minute. And if you've been enjoying our videos, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell. I will start by coloring everything in that signature shade of green. Just pay careful attention on your logo, what parts need to stay white. Did you know that a lot about SplatterBox was inspired by the book Moby Dick? In the book, Captain Ahab's first mate was named Starbuck. And they originally wanted to name it Pequod after Captain Ahab's boat. They changed their mind a little later on. And like I mentioned before, even their logo is designed after an old maritime woodcut. Did you notice how I switched from a darker brown at the very bottom to a little bit lighter in the middle? And even lighter at the top. And now I'm just going to go back in with my dark brown to give it a shadow on some of the lines. I always like to use my lightest blue to hint at something being plastic or clear. And then I just like using my white marker to make everything look shinier. It also just gives it a pop. Oh, looks like we're done. Thanks for drawing with me today. Later!